So hello guys, welcome to the new edition of this particular channel Adia Best Predict. So in today's video content, I'm going to show you guys a particular basketball betting strategies, which is the first half betting strategy. So let me say the first set, anyone you call it. So we have in two, the first half, the first set. So in this particular video, we are going to treat one of it, and I'm going to explain how it works. Actually, I have two ways of predicting my basketball betting strategies, but this one is a very easy one because the other one is very complex and it always takes time. We are going to treat that one in another video, but that one you have to apply some kind of serious mathematical method, which is the statistic method. Under the statistic method, you are going to apply the median method. That is for the other one. I'm sure some of my members have already grabbed the knowledge of how to make use of the median method for basketball over total point prediction, but in this video I'm going to teach you guys a very simple formula for predicting this particular strategy. So in today's video content, I'm going to make use of the Lithuania League basketball games, and I'm going to just check on the statistic and make use of the Sportybet data provided. It's a very simple method because you already have your data provided and you already have a very nice odd to go on with. So let us wait for the statistics to load for the data so that we can have the insight of what we want to do. So right now, this is their head-to-head. That is how they've been performing so recent, their form statistic, their league position, and their previous meeting. So the first part you need to look into is their head-to-head new. It is beside their head-to-head. So this is where you are going to check the average points they have been having in each of their the segments of the games in the last previous games. If you check it very well, you are going to see the average total points in the last previous games, both for the game their previous meeting and the leagues, and you are going to see the total halftime points they've had. So the one we're only concerned about is the halftime point, but for me, I always go for the first half total points, so which I'm seeing here. This is 80.2. so don't forget, this particular data is for their average total points, or let me say average total games. This is not the exact expected total points we should be having, and don't forget, we are only predicting over points. So for us to be getting the right possibility of the total point that you are expecting in this particular game, you have to subtract certain figures or certain numbers from this particular first half total point average that you're having here, which is 80. For me, I always go for 5 points. If I want to do my first half over point, 5 points, you have to subtract 5 points from it. So by subtracting 5 points from 80, don't forget, you are going to get 75. So another segment you need to look into is, after getting your 75 average points, you need to confirm in their previous games that, okay, are these people playing over 7.5 in their first half? It is very simple to do that because I always apply a particular strategy in predicting my live live games. If I want to predict live games on basketball, I always make use of a particular strategy of division in predicting live games, live total points in basketball. You know, when the game is already going on and you have the first half, they are done with the first half, and you want to get an insight of what could probably happen in the second half. So that one will be discussed in another video. So right now, after subtracting 5 points from your first half total points, you are going to be having 75. So the next thing you need to move on into is to check their previous meeting with each other. So now let us check their previous games with each other under their head-to-head games, and let's check at least if they are playing average of over 75 points in their last previous games. At least 80% of it must be over 75 points. So what you just need to do is, in order to quickly do that, is, okay, in the first game here we have them playing 86 and 87. So what you just need to do is add these 2 points together, which is 86 and 87, and let's see what we are going to be having. So the first game we have here is 86 and 87 after the overtime. So what you need to do is add the two figures scored by these two teams together, and for this particular game we are having 86 points and other figures like that. So by adding it together, we have 173 points in total, and by dividing it by 2, that is for the first half and second half aggregate points, we are having 86.1. okay, we have just 10% chance of playing over 75 for that. In the second game, whereby we have 59 and 71, the total point is 130. So dividing that by 2, we are having 65. Don't forget, we have only been able to see a particular game ended up in the first half over 75 points, and in the second game we are seeing 130, and dividing it by 2 is 65. So another one, we are having 95 and 77. Adding it by 2, we are having 182, and adding the both points together, we are having 182, and dividing it, we are having 91. So another chance of playing over 75 points. So we have another match here, which is 69 and 81, and adding this together, we're having 150, and at divisional level of by 2, we're having 75 points, just aggregate to what we are looking for. And checking on this, we are seeing 110 plus 64, and surely we should be having 174 for that, and dividing it by 2, we're having 87. So at least 60 to 80% of this particular previous game played by these two teams ended up in over 75.5. But the only place we can be having a problem concerning this particular statistics is the market. Sometimes the bookmakers may not provide the market for this particular they will not provide the odd for this particular analysis. For me, if I want to predict the first set total point of these games, I'm going for 75, because at least I'm able to get 60 to 80% of them playing over 75 points in their previous games. And checking on their data provided on the head-to-head new, you can see that after subtracting the starting figures of 5 points, you're able to see 75 points. And the only problem we're having is if the Sportybet platform is not providing the first set total point. Now let us check if that is going to work out. So unfortunately, if we check it very well, the bookmakers are only providing 79 points for the first half. So for me, I won't like to go for this kind of market. Rather, I would like to explore other best platforms. So we have 1xBet. Sometimes 1xBet always provide a favorable market, but except from Sportybet and 1xBet, I don't think I know any other bet platform that provides a very good odd market. But in case you have any, you can kindly suggest for us so that we too can have knowledge about best platform that's provide a very good odds. But for me, in this particular statistics, unless you want to go for the risk, the best prediction for it is over 75 points. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video content, whereby we are going to be discussing about the first set total points, or we'll be talking about the basketball total points, or we make use of the median method we talked about. Actually, this median method always takes a lot of time, and it can be complex for some people, even though I've taught some of my members these strategies, but I would like to show you guys. But also, this particular strategy is very, very complex and takes a lot of time. But if you are using the first half total points using this particular strategy, you have to follow these steps and dedicate your time for it. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video content. Don't forget to like our video, share it if you find it very interesting, and if you are joining us for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys.